that day of, how did that day go out for you?
The beginning of the day was a normal day. I had woke up and I was actually going to go with my sister Gina to Cheyenne's hip appointment when she was a baby. After that, I had seen one of my best friends and she had said hi to Zellys. It was like a normal day. My sister Gina and I were on our way back home and I looked at my sister Gina and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Friday the 13th. And then Gina was like, it is Friday the 13th. And I was like, ooh, like I kind of mocked it because I was like, what could possibly happen on Friday the 13th? I remember like thinking or saying that out loud. I kind of felt like something bad was going to happen.
Any better watch your mom and dad cry. I wish I had the chance to say goodbye. I love you, Zelly, Zelly. You got your deal on your side. Pray for us, baby girl, as we ride.
What happened after that?
I thought in my head, oh my God, we got in a car accident. And then I jumped out the window. I just remember wanting to get help. So I ran up the hill to where Texas Roadhouse is, and there was somebody standing outside, and I asked him for help. And that's when I remembered Zellys was in the car.
I'm guessing ambulance.
So ambulance actually came on scene pretty fast because the car was in flames. I was burning my arm and hand trying to get into the car, and I couldn't get in because it was crushed. The cops were already there. They were telling me to back off the car, but I wanted to get to Azalea. Then I finally did get to her. She inhaled and took her last breath.
What ways did your family support you after that?
After the accident, it was very, I want to say I kind of just forgot the first few days. I would just lay there and cry myself to sleep. My mom would give me the pills they gave me at the hospital to go back to sleep. I just don't really remember much because I was in a very traumatic state of mind. So I was just remember crying a lot and my family kind of gathering and being there for me.
If you had to describe this whole thing in one word, what word would you use?
It's more than sad. It's more than excruciating. It's more than like traumatizing. I don't believe in depression for my own reasons, but if I did believe in it, it would be depression.
When in life did you start getting better?
Time wasn't even a factor in my life at that point. I remember I would carry her blanket around with me everywhere I went. One day I forgot her blanket, and I knew that's when I started to heal. And that really made me feel bad because it made me feel like I was moving on with my life, which how could I do that? It felt like I abandoned her and her memory. But it took me about 2 years to start feeling like myself again.
As of today, how have you grown as a person?
When I did lose my daughter, I was 19 years old. I was just a kid. I feel like I grew the most when I had my son. I felt like since I had another child, I had something to live for again. I was 20 years old when I had him, and then I did end up having 3 more kids after that. You do understand that death is a part of life, and unfortunately I had to lose my child in the worst way. And I did understand now that I'm not the only one that lost a child, and I happen to be one of the people. And I learned that there is a time and place for everything, and I do believe that everything does happen for a reason. I am now 36 years old, and even though it feels like it happened yesterday, I know that I will be able to see my daughter again. So that's what makes me come to peace with knowing that she's not here today.